Water is the building blocks of life. We all know this. It's a simple grade school teaching. The problem is that water can also be a killer. It houses germs and microbes and bacteria that can get into our systems and wreak havoc. Without water, obviously, life wouldn't exist. We have to have water. It's in our everyday life. The United States and other industrialized countries have, in the past and currently, attempting to incorporate green fuels and green systems to produce clean water. Problem is that water doesn't do us much good when we're not in that dire a need for clean water here. That water is desperately needed in the third world countries and the developing countries of the world. Yes, and 1 in 9 lack access to clean water. And yes, more than twice that many lack access to a toilet. The average American taking a 5-minute shower uses the same amount of water one person could utilize for an entire day in a third world or developing country. As you can see, conditions are very poor, and the water is really, really bad. We need to take a look at this chart, and you'll see that in 1867, during the Civil War, water was the cause of most of the deaths on this list. Diarrhea, dysentery, typhus, scurvy, and awful cases, paralysis. And as you can see, these are graves. And if you look very closely, you'll notice that most of these grave sites are not much larger than a shoebox. There are thousands upon thousands of children under the age of 5 that die every year from dysentery. This is dysentery. This is the face of dysentery. This is a beautiful young woman, and this germ, this bacteria has ravaged her. We can do something about this. We have to do something about this. It has gone on way too long. The United States alone spends billions of dollars every year waging war and occupying countries. Why can't we turn that aggressive attitude toward helping some of these countries? These are free handout personal water filtration units. They don't clean out everything, but they do get a good bit. They also have home-size filtration units that do a lot better job, and they give them to them also. Rudimentary pumps in wells like this one cost surprisingly little per pump and can be easily installed. We have the equipment to completely destroy entire cities, and we can get that equipment to any country in the world within 4 days. Why can't we have the same attitude, the gumption, the go-get-em attitude to go into a village and dig a well that could possibly save, that would save thousands of lives every day? These foundations are working toward that goal, but volunteers are needed, people to do the work. Vacation's a good time to do stuff like this, and not because you can come back and toot your own horn and say, I did this, go to church and brag. It's not about that. It's about doing it because it needs to be done. Us reaching out to our fellow man and helping them in time of need is why we were put here. Yes, we are a brother's keeper. We are to help those that need help. We can make a difference. All we need to do is spend a little time, spend a little money, and spend a prayer. This should never happen. No one should ever die from dirty work. It is inexcusable. We have let it go on far too long. And it is within our power to fix it. Pray for strength, for guidance, for these children, for our governments around the world to come to the senses and realize that we can make a difference.